one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world. I have him number 1, but I don't see him lower than number 3. Has signed with Turki Al-Sheikh, and according to this article, he will be headlining cards from London, from Las Vegas, for Turki Al-Sheikh's Riyadh season. What cracks me up is when you hear this stuff on Twitter or any social media outlet when they say, oh, these fighters go to fight for Turkey because they can't make the money in America. Yeah, most fighters do. But Naoya Inoue and fighters like Anthony Joshua do not have that problem. And they still signed with Turki Al-Sheikh. I think what some boxing fans and boxers don't like about Turki Al-Sheikh is they're not getting easy money. He doesn't believe in free lunches. You're going to fight a tough opponent. You're going to be in more 50-50 fights. Now, I will admit, some of his fights are kind of wacky. Inoue against Gervonta Davis, or he wanted Terence Crawford against David Benavidez at 160. David Benavidez has a hard time making 168. You want the guy to drain down to 160 to fight Terence Crawford? And I hope he changed his mind about the Inoue versus Gervonta Davis match. And I hope he's aiming towards the Nakatani Inoue fight, which is a mega fight, a super fight in the future that all of us true boxing fans would love to see. But I think it's a great signing overall. Gervonta Davis has said, more than likely, him and Ryan Garcia will do a rematch in 2025. Of course, Ryan Garcia was his biggest payday. The only way I see this fight happening is if the fight's at 145 or 147, some weight like that. Because you saw Ryan Garcia, he cannot make 135 or 140. And on Cigar Talk, Gervonta Davis was talking about a rematch being at 140. And I guarantee one thing Ryan Garcia learned from the Tank Davis fight is he's not going to drain himself anymore. And people were giving Tank Davis a hard time the first fight because he had all these clauses for Ryan Garcia. When going into the fight, we thought he would win anyway. But let's listen to Henry Garcia, who is Ryan Garcia's father. He's on FightHype.com talking about the rematch with Gervonta Davis. I don't own the rights to this material. It's for educational purposes only. Fair use. This is Henry Garcia on FightHub.com.
It's very, 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 very possible. Yes. I mean, these two guys, they know the conditions. They know that, people want to see. I mean, you got to have a rematch if you're going to, but without these dumb conditions, you got to be straightforward and hopefully they can work something out. But yes, that's a possibility. Yes.
And that's Henry Garcia talking about the fight, and he would have more info than we would have. And he says the very high possibility that this fight would happen. And like I said a minute ago, the hardest thing about making this fight is where the weight's going to be. Because Tank Davis does not want Ryan Garcia to be too big. That was his fear in the last fight. Matter of fact, he accused Ryan Garcia to be on steroids. Then in the Devin fight, he said he wasn't on steroids. You know what I'm saying? And I think the fight will do numbers. I don't know if it will be as big as the first fight, but I think it'll do some numbers. It also comes down to the number on the scale. How low will Ryan go, and how high will Gervonta Davis go? But anyway, let me know what you think. Would you be interested in a Gervonta Davis-Ryan Garcia rematch without all these clauses? Jay Beasy, I'm gone.